Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have more DB wagers. So it is going to be between Roberto All and Lumo the battery, and it is going to be $30 per match. And also make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, the link down below at the top of the description. They're the ones that hosted stuff like this, so you can go ahead and go in there and play 1v1s, Ironmans, tournaments, anything like that. So go check out their Discord, and then hopping right in, we're going to go ahead and see battery when the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 43 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Boo, Abs, Levy, Quick Launch Droplet, and they have the Prank Kid Field Spell, Cosmic, Mystic Mine, Super Poly, and Wind. So our main deck in Super Poly. I wonder if they usually do that, or if that's just because, you know, they're going up against Roberto, and, like, you know, it's a Dragon player. Super Poly's insane versus Dragon. They're going to activate, go search out Fire, and then normal summon Fire, get rid of that, go for Meow, and then Fire effect, burn for 500, special summon out the Wind, and then get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then they're going to get Doodle and Wind effects, so go ahead, dump, summon, and then go search out Pranks, and then Doodle effect, tribute off, add back the field spell, and then add back Wind. And then activate Pranks, Pranks, discard, bring out token, then go ahead, get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then effect, gain 1,000, special summon out from the deck. Then that's going to summon out the Roxy's, get rid of those, go for Bow Wow, and then Roxy's effect, that'll banish, draw special, draws Reborn, decides not to special summon off of that because they're going to go for Mystic Mine. Set Cosmic, set Super Poly, set Reborn, and then end phase Pranks. Okay, so sets up the Mystic Mine, draws into the right, so we also see that they're playing the Adventurer stuff in the deck, which, you know, is pretty obvious. Like, this deck, I think, uses it extremely well. Draws Lancia, and then set Droplet, end phase Cosmic, hit the back row, and then they draw Droplet, and they do have the field spell to out the Mystic Mine, go grab water. Also, I don't know why it's being, like, a little bit laggy. It's like every time I go over Roberto's alt, like, it's only his matches that feel a little bit laggy. It's nobody else's. I don't know why. It's just so weird. They're going to go ahead and activate, bring out the token, and then, yeah, they admit defeat. So going on to the next game now. We're going to go ahead and see Dragon go first. Opening hands, we have Abs, Tiding, Ogre, Red MD, Tracer. They have Ash, Wind, Cosmic, Fateful, and Lancia. So they do have a few going second cards here. Also, like Cosmic and out Tiding. Standby phase drops Lancia. I'm trying to think why. What does Lancia on standby phase play around? Doesn't that just play into more? Like, you're playing into the Gamma, but you're playing around Talons. That I feel like every Dragon player pretty much plays Gamma, but not every Dragon player plays Talons. Also, you get punished by Gamma, because then you have to Ash Gamma, and Gamma trades with Ash, and then like, I don't think you do that. That's tough. Go for Striker Dragon effect, chain Ash Blossom, get rid of those. Go for Seal, and then Abs effect. I mean, this is still a pretty good turn 1 end board versus Prank Kid. Then they draw Temple. Oh yeah, their hand's pretty solid here though. They're gonna go ahead and activate effect, chain Ogre to out that, and then activate Temple. So go ahead and search out the right, activate the right, bring out the token in attack mode, battle phase, attack Seal, Seal effect, out the token, Seal effect to go summon, and then Seal will special summon out Saferd, and then normal summon Prank Kid main phase 2, and go ahead and combo with that. You know, one Prank Kid normal summon is combo. Go dump the fusion spell, bring out Fire, and then get rid of those. Go for Doodle effects of Doodle and Fire. So burn for 500, special summon out Water, go search out Pranks. And then Doodle effect, tribute off, add back 2, add back fire, and then add back fusion spell, and then activate pranks, pranks effect, discard fire, bring out the token. I wonder if they play the hero. Yeah, I mean, right when I said that, it kind of seems like go ahead, activate, pay 2,000. They don't. Okay, sending the Thunder Dragon fusion. So there's gonna be Battle Butler here. Go ahead, put those back, special summon that out, and then pass turns. So they have Battle Butler, ×2. You can go ahead and hit. They didn't go ahead and like pranks. Well, they couldn't even pranks go ahead and put back there because they only have 2 in graveyard after the Thunder Dragon fusion. But they are going to draw phase. Go ahead and use this. Out that. Then normal summon out Rocket Synchron effect. Special summon back out from the graveyard. Summons back out the abs. Then on summon Battle Butler out those abs effect. So putting their opponent on don't have an extender. Said yeah, they have it. Oh, you have game next turn. Yeah, they have this to go ahead and search, which gets them back into their engine. And then GG. So run back. So now we're gonna see Battery is up $30 right now. And then we're gonna see Battery win the rock paper scissors shoot, and they're gonna go ahead and go first. Opening hands. We have Recharger, Chamber, Talons, Ogre, Quick. So they do play Talons. Okay. I mean, it's not like that surprising to see Talons in the deck right now. A lot of hand traps are becoming a lot weaker. So, Talents is like, it's pretty much always going to work going second. It's pretty decent going first, especially when you're playing like a bigger combo deck like this, where if the opponent lets you like full combo, like you have a really good end board and it's really hard to out. And they have Temple, Wind, Field Spell, Cosmic, Thunder Dragon Fusion. Oh, that like Cosmic is going to be so good. Like, Cosmic and Boot Sector launch is underrated. Go ahead, search right. Go ahead, bring that out. And then that's going to bring out Fateful. Fateful effect. And then in response, they're going to Chain Ogre, hit that. Normal summon out Wind. Get rid of that. And then that brings out the Meow. Wind effect. So go ahead, dump special. So dump, summon out the water. And then get rid of those 2, go for Doodle. Doodle and Water effect. So gang 1,000, special summon out the fire from the deck, and then search out pranks. And then Doodle effect, Tribute to add back. So it's going to add back the fusion spell, and then add back water. Then activate pranks. Pranks, discard water, bring out the Prank Kid token, and then they're going to get rid of the fire and Prank Kid token, go for Doodle. Fire, burn for 500, summon out Roxy's, and then activate field spell to go search out the Wind, and then get rid of those to go for Bow Wow, and then Roxy's to banish draw, draws Ash, and then summon out Wind, and then they're going to set Cosmic, set the fusion spell, set another fusion spell, end phase, pranks, go ahead, put back, and then draw. So do they draw into another hand trap? Okay, they draw into water, and then pass. So they have Battle Butler ×2 set up here. They have Cosmic, they have Ash. Should be good enough to stop them. They do draw a Droplet, which can out the Battle Butler. Go ahead, bring out Tracer, Bow Wow, Tribute off, go ahead, add back. So that's going to add back water, and then add back fire. Also, I don't know what this means. Okay. Like, I don't know what that means. Is that like mascot? Like the guys that like dress up? But I don't know. They're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Go for Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect to go search. Go search Boot. Obviously, they're gonna let this go through. No point of Ash, when you have Cosmic. And then activate it. Effect, try to summon back out from the graveyard. Chain Cosmic. Go ahead, smack that. And then normal summon Chamber, Chamber effect, go search Tiding. And then activate the fusion spell here, get rid of 3, go for Battle Butler. And then they are going to be activating the effects. Think, okay, on Butler sec, think on Butler, yes, on Butler summon. See, I feel like they might be cheesing their opponent here because I mean, to be fair, they did declare Battle Butler like way too early. This is like a really easy droplet a lot of the time. And it's like if they use the effect and they get rid of Meow, then that makes droplet even better. Which is why I like to set effect think on Butler, but then they decided to tribute itself and they said on Butler summon. I don't know, they're gonna go ahead, droplet, stop that. And then they're going to special summon out Fire, Wind, Roxy, so burn for 500, gain 1,000, dump that off of Wind. And then Striker Dragon effect to pop, and then add back the Recharger effect for Tracer. Said, I have 2 bash cards in my extra, guess I can't use them. Oh yeah, that's the Charmer and the Pepega Ruler. Said yes, just don't use those. I'll not complain. Yes, just like don't go into those cards and he won't care. I mean, he's probably pretty happy about it. Like that just cuts 2 cards out of the opponent's extra deck. Thanks for saying that. Good sportsmanship. Go ahead, activate talents to draw, chain Ash Blossom, chain Tracer to pop talents to summon out from the deck. And then I'll go ahead, bring out the Rocket Synchron, and get rid of those, go for Pepega Ruler, and then Pepega Ruler effect, mill 5. Alright, let's see, does this go ahead and do what it needs to do? Safer, Tiding, Safer, Red MD, Nocto. They have Chamber, Tiding there, that makes that an extender, Safer, Red MD, Nocto. Then they're going to go ahead and add back the Red MD. Then get rid of those, go for IP. Tiding, bring out Chamber. Pepega Ruler, bring itself out by banishing the Light and Dark. Banish that for Red MD. Red MD effect, go ahead, summon back out the Striker Dragon. Turn Chamber into Pisty. Pisty effect, a special summon back out Saferd. And then Saferd effect, said it's laggy. Yeah, the replay's a bit laggy too. I don't know why it's like that. Go ahead, get rid of that. Go ahead, search out black. I'd really love to play this deck, but I don't think it's that solid. Yeah, I just like it a lot. Striker Dragon, but they already used it this turn at the beginning, so they can't use it again. It doesn't look like anybody is catching it though. Say they use it at the beginning to pop the Recharger to, pop Striker Dragon, add Recharger, into Tracer. So they can't do that here, but the opponent's not catching it, so go ahead, black, search out white, equip Pisty, and then get rid of those, go for Unicorn effect, and that's going to spin back Roxy's, and then draw into an Ogre off of that. And then battle phase, beat over Fire, beat over Wind, beat over Battle Butler. Then they're going to activate the graveyard effect of it to try to summon. They just let that go through. So that brings out Doodle. Main phase 2, go for access code effect, gain 3,000 attack. So this Doodle can't be outed this turn though. So they're going to go ahead, use the effect, pop Doodle, but it can't because Bow Wow. Think what I pop, misclick, I keep clicking. So they're going to go ahead, pop Pranks, and then set Tiding, pass, draw Roxy's. So this isn't the greatest for Roberto. I mean, they do have 3 interruptions, but this doesn't seem that hard to out for the opponent. Normal summon, get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then Doodle, Water, Field Spell. So gain 1,000, summon out Fire, go search the Fusion Spell. And then Doodle effect, tribute off to try to add back. So add back the Water, add back the Pranks. And then activate the Thunder Dragon Fusion. So they're, I was gonna say, are they gonna let this go through? Yeah, they do let that go through. So put those back, summon out the Battle Butler, effect, make their guys gain 500. So they can attack over Savage if they want to. because this is down 5, this is up 5. And battle phase, attack over. So it's at 3,000 right now, and it's at 35. Yeah, so they admit defeat. Moving on into the next game now, we're going to go ahead and see Dragon Link go first. Opening hands, we have Nocto, Seyfried, Rocket Synchron, Lancia, Tracer. They have Water, Wind, Draco back, Fateful, and Mystic Mine. So they're going to normal summon out Seyfried. Seyfried effect, get rid of Tracer, go search. That will go ahead and search out the White Dragon. Then get rid of that, go for Striker Dragon, Striker Nocto, summon out, go search out Boot. Then Striker Dragon pop, add back the Tracer, banish Striker, summon out White, turn those into a Seal, White Nocto, go search out Black, and then draw. Draws into Talons, which isn't going to do anything here. Activate Boot. Boot will now go ahead and summon out just Tracer. Tracer pop Boot, bring out the Recharger. Get rid of those, go for Propeller, and then effects. So they're trying to play around Nib as like best as possible here. So look at the top 5. They're going to grab the Rocket Synchron. They also have Chaos Space. And then banish, summon, Chaos Space, put back White, draw into an Abs. And then just get rid of those. Go for IP. Black. Go search out White. Why am I playing Lancia versus your deck? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Lancia was in the deck. I just assumed they had, like, nothing. You know, I never really know what is proper to put in because I don't know what their list looks like. Like, you could be like, oh, why does this person have Lancia versus Prank Kids? But, like, what if it's between, like, Lancia or something else that isn't going to come up, and then Lancia is at least a light. You know, like, you never really know until, like, you see the full list. They're gonna... They already did White by banishing Striker earlier on. Yeah. They're gonna summon out Propeller by banishing Lancia and the Black. Draws Reborn, drop Lancia here. And then they're going to activate Mystic Mine, chain Seal. So Seal will now go ahead and bounce the Mystic Mine. Seal effect, special summon out from the deck. Summon out Chamber, go search Tiding. Alright. Activate Mystic Mine and response, chain IP. So IP will be linking off and go for an Appaloosa. That isn't eating Graveyard because they dropped Lancia. Then normal summon out Water. Then get rid of that, go for Meow. Not using the effect, not using the effect. Reborn, target the Water. So summon that out. And then get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then they're going to activate the effects. So they're thinking on that, they're going to let that go through. So, Gang 1,000, summon out Fire, go search Pranks. I don't know, maybe it's worth stopping that, but, like, it's kind of risky, because they can just, like, search Fusion Spell, and then, like, Fusion Spell lets them, like, get out of Mystic Mine, so they can go back to 0 monsters if they want to. And then, turn those into Doodle, Fire to go burn, then let this go through. Okay, so let that go through. That might have been a negate right there. And then turn those into Doodle, Wind effect. But it's just like no matter what you do, like Mystic Mine's just going to be huge here. They're not going to summon off the Wind and then Doodle effect, Tribute to try to add back, Chain Appaloosa, but they can't because Mystic Mine is there. Yeah, so go ahead, add back the Fusion Spell, add back Fire, and then activate Pranks, activate the Adventure, well, Fateful. I gotta get used to these new names, like the TCG names. They're gonna go search out Temple, discard Temple. It said can't end main 1. Why can't they use this? You can banish the card from your hand. Oh, the Lancia. Yeah, right when I started reading, I was like, oh yeah, they're still under Lancia, but they're gonna go ahead and end phase, Pranks, put back, and then draw. Draw into water. Ooh. Okay, pass, draw chaos space. And then chaos space, ditch the white to go search. I mean, they're going to have a really good chaos space draw here. Put back Striker Dragon, draw into a draw and Lockbird. Then they're going to banish, summon out a Levy, set Tiding, pass, draw field spell. And then they're going to banish, go search outright. And then activate, so this will go search, and then discard. Grab the Griffin. Discard fire. These kind of games are painful, not gonna lie. Let's try to pace up a bit. So they're gonna activate right, chain Griffin. Alright. Then they're gonna activate this on token. Go ahead and use that to bounce. Couldn't they have just done this differently? Like, instead of starting off with Journey, they could have went ahead and bring out token, Journey goes search, discard the equip spell equip to the token, they would still have fire in hand. And then get rid of Mystic Mine, activate the field spell, go search out fire, then they're going to drop the draw and Lockbird. Normal, summon out fire, then get rid of that, go for Meow, and then effects. So go ahead, lower Levy by 500, bring out Wind, burn for 500, and then slap those into a Doodle, Wind, but they can't use Doodle because of the draw. So this will go ahead, dump, and then summon out water. Get rid of those to go into Unicorn effect, targeting Levy. Yeah, definitely don't want to target the back row, especially with Nocto being there. Nocto's secret effect, I'm using on Levy. Yeah, they're going to chain Tiding, bounce back Levy in the Unicorn, and then activate Pranks, discard to summon out the token. Okay, turn that into a Link Spider. Turn those into an Anaconda effect, dump, and then shuffle back. And then this will bring out the Battle Butter, and then effect, make everything gain 500. Battle phase, tech for 1,000. Wait, is that exact game? Yes, no. That's 1,000, 35, 25. Yeah, so that is exactly the 6,000. So we're gonna see them. Oh, we see Snow in the deck. I'm down for more later. Gonna take a break. Are they actually though? Okay, yeah, they do go ahead and leave. So we're gonna see that those matches lasted about an hour and 10 minutes for 2 matches, which isn't that bad. We're gonna go ahead and see the Prank Kid player. I mean, they didn't drop a game, so we're gonna see the Prank Kid player go ahead and just absolutely destroy dragons there. But I mean, it's like, I don't know, dragons is supposed to have a good matchup against this deck too, because like Seal, I guess it's changing a little bit with how the deck's being played, because like the whole thing about like this deck is like no matter how many times you hand trap this deck, they're still gonna have Seal on the end board, and this deck just loses the Seal like every single time. But now they have the the adventure stuff. So instead of like hand trapping, they still end on Seal. You could adventure and force out Seal, and then go ahead and play with the Prank Kid stuff, which is cool. So it's cool to see how like the deck is adapting. Also, they're not playing the hero package like we saw other people play in this deck. They're playing the Thunder Dragon Fusion, which is still like fair enough. It's not a bad card or anything. Just like another something to some of the Anaconda. Like Anaconda in the extract is pretty solid. But that is going to be it for that. So we're going to see Lumo the Battery up $60 here, and Roberto is down $60. And the DB Grinder. Oh, again, make sure to go check out the Coliseum Discord link down below at the top of the description. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.